Are we in a buyer's market or a seller's market or a seller's market that feels like a buyer's market? Hey, Mike Rolowitz here, 904 Home Guide Team, eXp Realty, Jacksonville Beach. I'm going to break down our August market stats and some real interesting nuances happening within our market. So we're going to break down the August 2023 single family home stats for Duval, St. Johns County, where our team does a bulk of our work. What we found this month is where seasonality is starting to kick in. There's something called the fall that seems to happen in our market. Historically, seasonality starts to kick in June, July. We see prices peak with those relocation buyers, people wanting to get the kids into school. And we really felt it this year. Our median price actually dropped 3.2% from last month. We had 6 months of gains from January through June, a slight dip in July, and then this 3.2%, pretty significant when you think about it. And we'll get into the reasons behind that. Most of it, interest rates. Closed sales also dipped just fractionally, 1.4% down from last month. Our days on market actually dropped from 32 to 30 days. Active inventory, that is on the rise for about the last 4 months. That's been on a steady climb, up 9.5% from last month and actually up 26% from this time last year. Month supply of inventory, that absorption rate, still defines a seller's market at 2.7 months, up 11% from last month, up almost 40% from this time last year. But here's the real story. The real inventory in our market is about half of that number. About 54% of the listings in our MLS right now are over 60 days old. They are rejected by the market. Most of those are properties that have not been updated, are cluttered, are not depersonalized, and buyers are just rejecting them. So while that month supply of inventory is climbing a little bit, it's a little bit of a misnomer, only in so much as the buyers that are out there actively looking are really looking at the newer inventory. With that in mind, what's really driving a lot of our market right now, new construction actually made up 21.5% of our sales across our MLS in August. So that's going to include a couple other counties. Something else of note, where we are in this market with interest rates hovering in the 7 to 7.5%, the turnkey homes are the ones that are selling quick. The dated product that needs updating, at a 3% interest rate, those buyers had the money and the time to make updates and make a home their own. They just don't have that luxury anymore. So builders are coming in hot with incentives. The average concession, meaning what a builder is giving to a new construction buyer, almost $15,000 in August. Compare that with existing home sale concessions of $6,500, so less than half. So the message for our existing home sellers is if you're in an area that has new construction, your house better look like new, and you better understand you're competing with the builder inventory right now. And they are really incentivizing. I think that's only going to ramp up as we get towards the end of the year, as these builders want to unload inventory and produce some good numbers to Wall Street for the 2023 fiscal year. In our market, 27% of the homes in August were cash sales. Not surprising, a lot of that went to the higher end. So where the pinch is really being felt are first-time home buyers and that first move-up buyer, maybe somebody going from a condo to a single family because their family is growing. Those are the people that are really, really feeling the pinch and the hurt of these 7% interest rates. And quite honestly, the forecast is they're going to stay like this likely through the end of the year, hopefully some relief in 2024. So in the comments, we'll drop a couple graphics that we're going to share here as well, showing that sold listings by price analysis. We're going to look at that seasonality that we see, that fall that we typically see, that as predicted, our market it's reacting normally despite higher interest rates. So sellers, make sure you're spot on with your pricing. If you have any questions, absolutely feel free to reach out to us. Buyers, we're starting to find opportunities for you with these listings that are maybe in that 30 to 60 day range. It's a real sweet spot to get some seller incentives, to get your rate bought down, to get some closing costs covered, to maybe update that bathroom or update that kitchen. So as we go into the fall is upon us. The question is, how far will we fall? So stay tuned next month, we'll have the answers. So stay tuned next month, we'll have the answers. So stay tuned next month, we'll have the answers.